think the most important question I try to ask every athlete. Man, football's hard. You love it, but some days you don't love it. You know what I mean? When coach says go to the line. For you, why do you play football? What's your reason why? What's your why?
Just my family, honestly. We're a big football family. I don't really have a background of anything else outside of that. So just big football family. I've been growing up around it. My brothers have played it. My family, my dad played it. My granddad played it. So, just being growing up in that, I always want to make them proud, and I always want to do the best to put them in the best environment situation for the future. So.
Now, I know most Georgia fans do not follow your Instagram, but I think the videos came out where you're literally flipping in the middle of the photo shoot. Did you know that nobody had ever done that before? What was the reaction like?
So funny story. So I actually didn't know that it got recorded until the next day when I met with Coach Smart. And Coach Smart told me, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, just ignore all the hate and stuff that you're getting on Twitter. He's like, we have a rule that our guys, we don't look at it, we don't respond to anything. And basically, he told me that it was the second most trending sports article in the U.S. So I'm like, what's he talking about? And I got on Twitter and I ended up, the video was the first thing that popped up. And I saw it had over 1 million views and I was like, oh. And then after that, it was just, DMs was just flooded, getting mentioned by everyone. So it was crazy.
How many DMs? 1,000?
Nah, probably not 1,000. Definitely in the hundreds, though, for sure.
Think about all the teammates you've gotten the chance to meet right now. Who's impressed you? Of your guys, future Georgia teammates.
Really all of them. I haven't got to watch our defensive guys much, but really all of them. I know in the scrimmage, I watched Nate a lot. Nate did good in the scrimmage, yeah. So they impressed me the most. But I haven't really watched our guys too much.
Why was it Georgia for you? Was it? I sound like, from what I heard, what I learned and knew, you're really good with Florida, but then you saw Georgia. I remember Dwight Phillips telling me he was there when you were there, and it was like, man, I think he likes it. When did Georgia kind of turn your head away from Florida? How'd that happen?
Just really, kind of like the brotherhood. I came there and at first I thought, I thought I was 100% committed to Florida. I thought that was just gonna be the place to be for me. And then once I ended up taking my first visit to Georgia, I was just talked to Coach McGee, went through the whole visit, went over things I can improve on. After that, I was like, all right, I know where I'm going.